Hi everybody, I'm gonna prepare a sticky walnut upside down banana bread, and it's very easy to prepare. You slice it up and you put it on a platter and serve it during Thanksgiving, or you can just enjoy it at home. Either way, it's gonna be delicious. And today I'm gonna show you how to make it step by step. Let's get started. So I've got all my ingredients here to prepare my nutty topping. I have half a stick of melted butter. I'm going to put it right in this bowl. 1/4 of a cup of brown sugar. Now I have 1/4 of a cup of corn syrup. This is the one I'm using, Cairo corn syrup, but you can use a store brand. So I'm going to put it in here. Mix it in together really nice. Now I'm going to add 1 cup of chopped walnuts and mix it all up together like this. So I got this mixed in really well. Now I'm just going to set it aside and I'm going to get started on my batter. I've got 3 bananas here. Now as you can see, they're nice and dark because the darker they get outside, the sweeter they get inside. They smell super sweet. See? So you want to get your bananas in here. I usually buy the bananas ahead of time if I know I'm going to make a banana bread. And then I just let them sit on the counter until they get nice and dark. Now I'm just going to mash these up really well. Since they are really nice and ripe, they are so easy to mash like this. See? So now I'm just going to set this aside. Now I'm going to get started with my wet ingredients. Now in this mixing bowl, I'm going to add 1 stick of melted butter. Now this is regular salted butter. Now if you use unsalted butter, then you want to make sure to add a little bit of salt. I just use regular salted butter and it works just fine. I'm going to add 1/4 of a cup of white regular sugar in here. And I'm going to add 1/4 of a cup of light brown sugar. Now you can use your stand-up mixer, but I think that by the time I get it out of the cabinet and I get it all, ready, it's a lot of dishes. So this just works just fine. And you see what happens when you do this, it almost looks like pudding, super smooth. So now I'm going to add my eggs. And here's the second one. And we're going to do the same. I'm going to add my vanilla. This is 1 teaspoon. And you want to make sure that you use a good vanilla. Don't get the imitation kind. Get the real vanilla. And that's good. And now I'm going to prepare my dry ingredients. I'm going to be mixing them in this bowl. I have 1 3/4 cup of all-purpose flour. It's going to go in here. Whew. I have 1 teaspoon of baking soda. 3/4 of a teaspoon of cinnamon. And I have 1/8 of ground cloves. Now you want to make sure that you mix these dry ingredients very well. Because if you just dump in your ingredients and then you just mix it up real quick like this, then some of the flour on the outside doesn't have any of the baking soda. So what's going to happen when you put it into your baking dish? This will rise and this part won't because your baking soda was not distributed evenly. So that's why it's very important that you mix this up really good. I'm going to get my bananas and I'm going to put them right in here into my wet ingredients. And we're done with that mixer. Now I'm going to add all my dry ingredients in with my wet ingredients. I'm just going to fold it in. Now we'll add a little more. And I got this folded in really nice, just like that. So I'm going to be using this dish right here. And I'm going to spray it lightly with some non-stick spray. Now I'm gonna add my nutty topping. See? Now once you get it into your dish, you just wanna spread it out like this. Now I've got my oven set at 350 degrees. You always want to make sure that you turn your oven on so it can be preheating. Mine is ready. So I'm going to put it in the oven on the middle rack for 50 minutes. You want to poke it in with a toothpick and see if it comes out dry. And continue to do it until it's nice and ready. So I'll see you in a little bit. Now I'm going to set it right here on this rack. So I'm going to let it cool down before I flip it over. I'm going to turn it over if it's not too hot. Ooh, I got to get these towels because this is hot. Oh, that's good. Oh. It's already set in place where, you know, it's going to be just perfect, just like that. Oh, that's so pretty. Look at that. See how pretty it is from the inside? The nuts. Oh my goodness. The flavor and the crunch of the walnuts with a sticky top and then the banana flavor from the bread, just absolutely perfect. So this is my sticky walnut upside down banana bread. If you like my video, give me a thumbs up. Send me a comment and tell me what you think. Thank you.